I will request one of our esteemed board members, Sathya Prabhakar.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the board of United Way Chennai and the team, it is my great honor and a distinct privilege to welcome you all to the flagship event of United Way Chennai, the Markets and Economy for this year 2023. The great poet Khalil Gibran said, "We give but little when we give of our possessions. It is when we give of ourselves that we truly give." United Way Chennai, especially in the last few years, has been a shining example of thousands of people who have given selflessly of themselves to serve the most underprivileged, underserved of the community that we all live in. Right? 35 major projects, 21 NGO implementation partners, 1,000 volunteers, 1.7 lakh people whose lives we have touched and positively affected. We thank them all for their selfless work. जैसे सहराओं में जो हौले से चले बाद ए नासिम, जैसे बीमार को बेवजह करार आ जाए. Right? It translates to, like a cool breeze through a hot desert, they bring unexpected relief to those who are unwell. Right? So, mercy is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that taketh. Right? We thank 40 of our major donors who have given this money and countless individuals who have also donated and sponsored for this event also to make this possible. Without you all, nothing of this would be possible. Right? So we thank all of the NGOs, volunteers, donors, and you all here in this hall who have agreed, who have taken the time out to come and be a part of this, what I call Inqilab-e-Ulfat o Shafqat, which means that a revolution of love and kindness. Thank you all very much. It is a real pleasure for you all to be here. So I'm here to report that your donations and your efforts have made a tremendous difference in the lives of so many people. Please allow me to give a few examples. So, United Way Chennai is focused on 4 things. One is education, healthcare, livelihoods, and environment. In education, our work included just last year alone, we provided infrastructure for schools and Anganwadis. We introduced middle schoolers to STEM education. We set up libraries. We introduced children to the joy of learning and reading. Right? People get paid in proportion to the value they bring to the marketplace. And the value they bring to the marketplace depends on the skills they add, and the skills is what we are focused on developing in the communities where we serve. The other one is healthcare. We have conducted medical camps in several locations, focusing on eye care, cancer detection, and prevention of malnutrition. We have enabled the donation of fully fitted cancer detection centers for Nellai Cancer Center. We screened women in districts as far away as Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, and Tenkasi and Kanyakumari. We conducted classes for young children for them to understand, young girls, for them to understand menstruation and the changes in their body that come with it, and nudge them to adopt good hygiene. In environment, we have done rain harvesting programs for over 10 government schools, and we help rejuvenate community water bodies, and we have put over 2 kilometers of non-electrified fence to protect elephants in the Kaveri North Wildlife Sanctuary in the Krishnagiri district. But it is our work in livelihoods with a focus on diversity and inclusion that we are most proud of and excited to share with you today. In Tirunelveli, we began with one center employing 60 women to make baskets out of banana fiber. And this banana fiber, which is available in plenty in the Tirunelveli district, and we have a firm commitment from an exporter and to buy all the baskets. And now there are more than 200 women who are gainfully employed and financially stable. In Chennai and the surrounding areas of Red Hills and Minjur and Kelambakam, and this year alone, United Way Chennai will be setting up 38 bunk shops for people with disabilities, and several of them are in milk parlors, and these are set up at the designated high traffic areas so that they are assured of business. Right? In Kolattur, the team has helped set up Tamil Nadu's third and Chennai's first restaurant run entirely by transgender persons, which are about 5 trans men and 5 trans women. They're in charge of everything from planning to procuring to accounting, catering, everything that they do. And the kitchen is doing well, and we're completing a second one. Here the hope will be that we'll start off several more initiatives that not only provide livelihood, but also the dignity that goes along with that. Right? We had received a grant, a generous grant of about 1 crore from United Way Worldwide for the purposes of helping families who have been directly affected by COVID. And we have given over 100 scholarships to children who lost their parents to COVID. And we have helped over 128 people, mostly widowed women who lost their husbands to COVID. Right? And the testimonials and the messages from these people who have benefited from this program are truly heartrending. Right? So there is more that we can do, there's more we can spend. We can spend all night here. So I will end here in terms of summarizing what we have done. And I find myself to be particularly fortunate to be a part of not only the board, but the team and all the NGOs that work with it. It is truly an amazing effort, tireless effort. And I also want to thank you, all of you who have supported us through this event here and work with, the funds raised through this event gives us greater flexibility to try out newer initiatives that are to help with unsung organizations and work on critical programs. And once again, United Way Chennai thanks its donors, its NGO implementation partners, its contributors, the team, and various governmental organizations that lend us enormous support in executing these things, right? On behalf of my chairman, Mr. Alagappan, and my fellow board members, and our ever-smiling and hard-working executive director, Ms. Meenakshi, I hope you all enjoyed I welcome you again, and I hope you enjoyed the discussions today, followed by drinks and dinner. Bahut shukriya, ramba nandri. Thank you all very much. Thank you.